Yo, Elliot. So we got this question from Basket Boy. He's 16 years old from Belgium, and 3 weeks ago, a burglar broke into his home while he was sleeping. He and his mom were the only ones there, and now he's freaking out. It's been 3 weeks. He's freaking out because he's scared that perhaps another burglar might come, or this burglar might come back. I mean, it's just a scary situation, and so he can't sleep. And we all know that lack of sleep is going to manifest itself as a lack of results. He can't train, he's losing weight, his life is falling apart because he's experiencing what I'm going to call sympathetic overload. So if you're familiar with the autonomic nervous system, right, which is a branch of your central nervous system, there are two halves of it. You've got your sympathetic response and you've got your parasympathetic response. One is catabolic and one is anabolic. It's this kind of dyad that I often talk about, and it happens in your nervous system, right? And we should be naturally balanced between sympathetic and parasympathetic stimulus. Sympathetic stimulus is your response to stress, fight or flight response is what they would call it. Your parasympathetic branch, branch of the autonomic nervous system, is your rest and digest branch of the autonomic nervous system. What's happening, and they should be balanced, right? You should have a sympathetic response in order to get up in the morning and go about your day, right? You get adrenaline, cortisol, these are energizing hormones. And then you've got your nighttime, your rest and digest, and your anabolic hormones associated parasympathetic branch. So you've got your growth hormone, testosterone, DHEA, hormones that help build you back up. So now you're like this. You've got all this sympathetic overload, and most of us do. To be quite frankly, the way we live our lifestyles is unnatural, and it causes this sympathetic overload in many regards. I can go on and on about how we are choosing to live that's causing this sympathetic response like all the time. And that's why we're stressed out, sick, depressed, tired, and ill. So what do, right? You can't sleep at night. You've got to calm your mind because you're doing it to yourself, you see? It's not the experience, it's not the extrinsic stimulus that's causing your stress. It's your perception of that, right? Really quickly, if you're a ninja, right? Let's say you're a fucking ninja, and that happened to you, you'd be sleeping sound right now because you're well trained. Somebody comes in your house, you could just jump up and kick them in the neck and they'd run out scared, right? Because the stimulus would not cause a sympathetic response within you because of the way you're thinking about the situation. You're a fucking ninja. Nobody can kick your ass. So that just proves the point that you can change the way you see the situation, right? You've got to come to grips with the reality that there's no such thing as safety and security, and your best bet is just chill out, just to rest, relax. Easier said than done, and you're not a ninja, right? So my invitation to you would be to explore meditation, shutting the brain off so that you can relax, and that rest and digest branch of the nervous system could start to stimulate. You'll have more testosterone, growth hormone, and become more anabolic, start growing again. I know it's only been 3 weeks, but this is post-traumatic stress. And the best way to get out of it is to calm the nervous system. Calm the way you're responding to the extrinsic forces laid upon you, right? So you can either go and become a ninja or meditate. One or the other. Good luck. Yo, Elliot.